has been a while since I posted last. It's probably been a little over a month. I intended to only take a couple days off. I had a lot of things going on, but a couple days turned into a couple more days, and then those couple days turned into a couple of weeks, and I just had a lot of things going on. I'm getting married in 16 days, so it's kind of been dealing with that last couple weeks, trying to get all that together and make sure everything is just done with. And honestly, I kind of just, in between all that, I just put myself into like this little rut where I didn't even think about making YouTube videos. I would try to, but then like the thought of getting ready and, you know, trying to set everything up just overwhelmed me a little bit. I don't know. Anxiety is a lovely thing to deal with. And because of that, I'm going to do a song today called Anxiety. It's from Bmike. Never listened to it before. It's another one of those people that I'm interested in hearing. I've heard a lot about. I don't think they're really big, or this person is really big. It looks like they only have 41K subscribers, and so this song was released in March of this year, so it's not too old. But I figured since I kind of have been struggling a little bit with anxiety, I'm going to go ahead and do this one. I do want to cover a few things first. I want to apologize. I did have the whole plans of doing the Halloween giveaway. Unfortunately, I totally missed out on that one. I just totally bombed the whole thing. But I'm not going to not do a giveaway. Because it's the end of the year and it is a holiday season, I'm going to go ahead and just do a holiday giveaway. I already have the rules and everything figured out because I was going to do the Halloween one. And so I'm just going to combine them all. But I had to change up the winning prize because I'm not doing Halloween per se. It's gonna be like just a whole holiday type of giveaway. That I am gonna make sure I do probably after Thanksgiving is when I'm going to do it. It's gonna be more of like where it combines like Thanksgiving, Halloween, and Christmas together. It's gonna be just like the whole holiday type theme. But with the wedding and everything coming up, I really don't want to add extra things to my plate. I thought I was going to have this done before the wedding, but because I just bombed out on everything that I was supposed to do, that's just my fault, and I apologize for that because I know you guys were really excited about it. I am going to make that up to you, I promise. But first thing I can do is get back into the videos. But after the wedding, when all the stress is gone, I will have a normal schedule back again. It's just I kind of overwhelmed myself and had too many things on my plate, and that's where I've been. And also, I'm also in college and trying to get all my school stuff figured out because there's been problems with that. It's just been a lot of things going on. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and work on all that, get everything figured out so that way I can provide you guys with a schedule so that way you guys can have more, an expectation from me. Anyways, instead of talking your heads off and letting you guys know what's going on, I'm going to jump into the video. It is Bmike called Anxiety.
Michael?
Yeah.
Right this way, please, Michael. What can I do for you today?
I just need something to take this edge off and I'll be on my way.
Well, I can't just give them to you.
What the fuck, why not?
Why don't you take a seat and we'll have a little chat.
Every single day it breaks me to pieces. I taste the defeat at the feet of my demons. I'm such a fucking waste of achievement. I should put this trigger to my brain and just squeeze it. Cause Lord, I know I ain't been no saint. But tell me what I did to deserve this pain. Tell me what I did to deserve this hurt, when all I ever did was put everybody first.
And how does that make you feel?
These days, I just don't feel shit. I don't feel a thing at all. I don't feel like I exist. That's why I need my fix, so I can just feel something. How do you describe the word empty? Try to describe the word nothing. Wait, fuck that. Use my name as the definition. Write it on my forehead. Defective, out of commission. I'm sick of it. Losing myself, I'm sick of it. Check my fingerprints. You'll see how little the percentages. I'm giving it my all. I've given it my all and so much more, but everybody's still walking out that door. I've given it my all. It's getting to the point where it's sad as fuck. I've given it my all, but it's not enough. It's not
Sleeping
enough.
pills don't work, the healing pills don't work. I still feel pain with the pain pills, now those same pills don't work. If I don't get a couple perks, I'm about to go berserk. I swear to God, nobody can fix the shit, not even the church.
Now tell me, what good would a pastor do? except be mad at you, then tell you that you sinned a bunch of times, but I've forgiven you. You know they won't admit it, and God himself is forbid it, but it's probably still just half of all the shit the priest committed.
And how does that make
Ask me one more time, how the fuck I feel? I'ma fucking lose my mind. Step aside, I need the pill. Step aside, I need the Xanny. Step aside, I need the Vicodin, and I'll be on my way so I can just get back my life again. You do not give a shit. Stop pretending, stop lying. Cause to you I'm just a check, bitch, just a dollar sign. Another vacay with the kids, hubby couldn't be prouder, and all you had to do was ask me how I feel for an hour. See, that's the problem with pretentious technicalities. You preach insanity and then expect my weekly salary. So tell me who's the crazy person now, bitch, and yet you think you qualified to treat me? I've given it my all. I've given it my all and so much more, but everybody's still walking out that door. I've given it my all.
It's getting to the point where it's sad as fuck.
I've given it my all, but it's not enough. It's not enough.
Man, I came up a long way.
Just a young Jersey nigga.
Bullet at my temple. Afraid I might pull this trigger.
It's fucking anxiety.
Fucking anxiety. My demons are calling and saying that they want whatever's inside of me. I'ma give it to them. Hell yeah. I'ma give them all of it.
Used to be a smooth operator.
Now it's the opposite. Anxiety. Oh, big time. Anxiety. Yeah. I feel it swimming through my veins. I'm afraid I might get the blade, make a slit and let the blood spill out. Anxiety. Oh, big time. Anxiety.
I really like the feel of that song. That was a good feeling. The way I look at anxiety, because it's something that I deal with all the time, I think of it as like a giant puzzle, like a 5,000 piece puzzle. If you know what it feels like to do one of those big puzzles, you know what it feels like to be overwhelmed, especially when you can't find a piece. You spend hours of doing it, or if you're doing it with a partner, let's say you're doing it with a partner, and they're working on a piece, you're working on a piece, but then they need your piece to connect to their piece, so then like all your work is like you have to give it to somebody else and start all over again. And or if you're looking for like all the edge pieces, but yet you can't find all the edge pieces, but you know there's edge pieces in there, and you're digging through it, and you start to get like panicky because you want this puzzle to be finished, but yet you can't find it, but you know you have it there, but you just can't find it, and it doesn't feel like it is there. It's overwhelming, and sometimes it feels like, you know, you're constantly giving a part of what you've done to something else, but like you don't feel the benefit from that, even though, you know, giving that piece that you're working on to your partner to complete their puzzle is benefiting the puzzle overall. It doesn't feel that way. It feels like all your hard work is just gone, and they're still working on more pieces, and you're still working on more pieces, and they're still going to keep asking you for some more of your pieces. So it's like, I mean, that's just how I think of it, and that's how I feel anxiety is, because like it's a giant mess. It's overwhelming. There's 100 million pieces. That's exaggerating, but there's a lot of pieces, and you see all those pieces, but then you see them go away. And the part that we're missing is that at the end of the day, when all the pieces are connected, it creates this big picture, but it's like we're stuck in that mess of all the pieces. It's like we can't put the pieces together, and that's how like it feels to me. That's why I get so overwhelmed, because I see all these pieces and I'm like thinking of like all the possibilities of where these pieces, what if I lose a piece, or what if I can't finish the puzzle, or any of that kind of stuff, like, you know, all those feelings. And that's just how I view anxiety. And when it comes to like real terms, is like when you are giving pieces of yourself and you're putting everything into it to complete it, or complete anything, or just, you know, feel human, and people are constantly wanting something from you, and you do it, and you know, you put your feelings to the side, and you let everybody else, like, say your friends need help with something, or all the time, they always call you for advice, you're that person that they go to, but you don't have the person that you go to, so you're constantly giving out advice, you're constantly giving a part of you, because your advice is also a part of you. It's kind of what you would do. So you're just constantly putting yourself out there, but yet there's no one there to bring it back to you, and you feel empty. You just feel, eventually you get so numb to it that you lose it. You lose who you are. You lose all feelings, connections to any type of feelings. And, you know, when we go to counselors or anything like that, they ask you, well, how do you feel about that? How do you explain that? Like, how do you really explain that? And for someone to actually understand it, other than saying that you're depressed. I mean, it's easy to put a label on something, but it's harder to actually understand it. And, you know, I've been to counselors and stuff where in the beginning of this video, if you listen, the doctor, he said, just give me what I need and I'll be out of here. And she's like, I just can't do that, so we need to talk. And I've been to counselors where they literally had me talk for 5 minutes and they wrote me like 4 or 5 prescriptions. Did not take them because, I mean, this actually happened like 2 years ago, where I went in to see a doctor because I was having trouble sleeping because my mind just would not shut up. And she literally wrote me like 5 prescriptions, and I'm like, I'm not a medication type person. I just need to figure out what the heck is the problem. And you don't know the problem if you're only listening to me for 5 minutes. When I tell you I can't sleep, I tell you that this and this and that, and then you just write a prescription to cover it. That's all you're doing. You're just masking it, and you're collecting the paycheck at the end of the day, and that's supposed to make you feel better. And so I get where he's coming from in this video. And I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. People always want to, like I said, slap a label on you and make you to be the crazy one, but really they're the crazy one. They really are, because they can sit there and tell you this and that and prescribe you all these things, but at the end of the day, they still don't understand. They just don't understand. And yeah, and it just makes you feel, less of a human. It makes you feel like you're just the person that is supposed to just give everything. But, you know, at some point in time, you have to give it back. And that's one thing that, you know, I understand. And I mean, I've had quite a few of you guys reach out to me to talk to me. I mean, you guys need somebody to talk to, especially somebody that doesn't know you and someone that can't judge you. And obviously I'm not a doctor, so I can't prescribe you medication. So you're literally just coming to me for advice or just to have someone to talk to. And we all need that, and especially if you're dealing with anxiety, because you overthink things, you stress about one thing when really it's like the smallest thing. And like just like the puzzle, you see all the pieces and you worry about all the pieces connecting or not fitting or losing a piece or someone needing a piece that you're working on. But yet at the end of the day, it's the big picture. It's the whole puzzle together that is what you should be focusing on. But when you have anxiety, you focus on all the pieces individually instead of the picture altogether. I hope that makes sense. I hope I didn't just rant for no reason and not make you understand what I'm talking about. And I don't know, I kind of do that a lot in those videos, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. I really like this song. I really like the feeling of it. It was kind of one you kind of get lost in, and you're like, you just kind of listen to. And it's a good song, and I think it hit on a couple good points, and I think it really did kind of explain it a little bit. Just like he wants all these medications and things to get him by, and because he says that will help him. And that's the thing, when you're dealing with all these things for so long, everyone's just telling you that it's you and that it's this and this and this and that, and you're still feeling like you said at the end, where the demons are calling and they just want everything that's left of him or whatever. That's what it feels like. It just feels like you have nothing else to give. Like you just don't have anything else. And I mean, that's exactly what it feels like. So there's times where it's easier to take the medication. It is just so you can just deal with it. And you're not even dealing with it. Like I said, it's just masking it. That's all it's doing. Because when you run out, you're back at that office begging for some more. And I mean, but it is just a lot easier to do that, and unfortunately that's just not the way it's dealt with. People do it, I think, as just a way to cope with it, obviously. And I mean, I luckily don't take medication. I mean, there's times where it's like, okay, you know, it'd be easier to do it because like they don't have to spend hours and hours and hours trying to figure out, or sometimes I go days where I'm just in this downward spiral, and it takes so much to just bring myself back up. even though I'm really excited about this wedding coming up and I cannot wait for it to happen, and there's all these positive things to look forward to, throughout these last few weeks of me taking off YouTube, not that YouTube had anything to do with it, that's not what I'm saying. I behind the camera, what you guys don't see is that, yeah, I had all these great things to look forward to, but there's a lot of things that there's a lot of things to it to make these things happen. And, you know, just dealing with that, it's not that I'm being lazy or I can't handle it or any of that type of stuff. It's just like you get overwhelmed and you don't know. It's easier to avoid certain things than it is to just take it on. And I'm trying to deal with that, and that's what today I decided to get up, get ready, make some videos, because I did start a channel and I have a lot of you guys that actually really support me and have reached out to me, and you know, we've been there for each other. So I'm not gonna let you down, but that's kind of like the boost I needed anyway. So anyways, the video was great, the guy was great. I think he deserves a lot more views than what he's getting. Or he needs to be out there a little bit more. I think he's on to something really great. So I'm gonna go through the comments that I've missed since I took some time off and try to get some of those requests done. There are a few requests that I've seen. The reason, if you don't see my request, or if you don't see your request as one of my videos that come up, sometimes it's not because I'm ignoring it. It's either because I heard the song before, or it's mainly because I have heard the song before. I don't feel it's fair that I do a reaction video to a song that I've already heard. It's not a genuine reaction, and therefore I can't do the video. So I mean, but it's just not, sometimes I don't comment that I've already watched it. So just know that I'm not ignoring you. Just, there might be reasons why I'm not doing it. And if you really want to know why I haven't any requests, you can go ahead and reach out to me. I have the description, in the description there's 2 social medias that I use, and you can just go ahead and reach out to me, and I will be open and honest with you. I'll let you know why either I'm not doing it or why I haven't gotten to it yet. But with that all being said, thank you for all your support. I'm going to make sure I stay on this whole video train of videos. If you liked the video, please give it a like. Share this video, that'd be awesome. It definitely helps me out if you go ahead and share this video. If you have not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Turn that little bell on. I try to post as much as I possibly can. I will be posting more after Thanksgiving, since we're getting married the day before Thanksgiving. So after Thanksgiving, I'm going back on my video rant and get this giveaway going. And we will go on this journey together, continue this journey that we've already started. So like I said, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and as always, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch another one of my videos.